Hi everyone, this is Kadir again, revisiting my book, Thirukkural, a snapshot of the Sastras, question mark. I shall cover the first part of Thiruvalluvar's Aram and Dharmasastra today. We will present the talk in the following order. Aram, virtuous path. Aram, a philosophical definition. Overarching Aram. Aram and its universal value. Sastras, disparate. Aram is a special word that indicates good deeds. It is formed from two words, aru and am. The first word means cut through. Aram is used to cut away obstacles and clear the path ahead. As we travel through life, it presents us with many problems. Aram helps us deal with these hurdles. Aram is a collection of disciplined methods devised by the wise to help its practitioners lead a fulfilling life. Over time, Aram expanded to a powerful word conveying rich connotations such as goodness, charity, and even justice. Aram encompasses the many good qualities needed to lead a successful and happy life. In general, Aram embodies virtues and the associated good deeds, or the basis of orderly conduct and discipline. Pure thoughts lead to good and kind words, leading to good actions. Thoughts are static. Words and actions are the dynamic counterparts of thought. For thoughts to be pure, the mind should be free of blemishes. Actions will then follow the righteous path of Aram. Valluvar lays down a philosophical definition of Aram in Maxims 34 and 35. He says, the spotless mind is the fountain of righteousness. Everything else is just vanity. He further goes on to define the spotless mind in Maxim 35. 35 deals with the absence of the following bad qualities: envy, desire, anger, and the use of bitter words. Whereas Maxim 34 talks about the attributes of an unpolluted mind, Maxim 35 deals with the pollutants, that is, the habits and qualities that make a person deviate from the path of Aram. Thus, Maxim 34 defines Aram in terms of its attributes, whereas Maxim 35 lists some flaws that have to be negated before one can achieve the ideal, a spotless mind. Many commentators have looked at Maxims 34 and 35 as a pair. The first talks about a spotless mind, and the second suggests a possible way to achieve it. Proceed to read Valluvar, we find that he implicitly draws a picture of righteousness that would bring long-lasting wealth and fame for the adherent. The deviant could experience a downfall. A faultless mind without greed, jealousy, anger, and the use of hurtful words constitutes the strong basis of his Aram. Aram is freely adopted as a goal-oriented ethic by a person who has firm convictions about its utility. It is followed by one who is liberated and its practice brings boundless joy. Valluvar's virtues are thus based on the ideals he envisages and will lead an individual to experience enduring joy in his or her life. Valluvar's Aram is not just the primary section of his work, but the core overarching principle that underlies it. This is the feature of his book that distinguishes it from Sanskrit works on wealth, pleasure, and the art of living. Valluvar's Aram is the underlying fiber drawing together all the other strands that he weaves. Aram underpins the body of his work, whether the topic is family life, running a business or kingdom, or experiencing pleasure that matters in life. Aram is also emphasized in government and business matters, which fall outside the realm of family life. True fame and joy in this world are earned by leading a virtuous life. Valluvar's Aram as a universal appeal. Wealth, he says, wealth gained without harm grants both virtue and joy. Valluvar's Aram has a universal appeal. In Maxim 322, he makes it very clear that the greatest virtue is to share and provide food so that no species on the planet will starve. He says, "பகுத்துண்டு பல்லுயிர் ஓம்புதல் நூலோர் தொகுத்தவற்றுள் எல்லாம் தலை." Partaking of food in the act of preserving all living beings is the highest of all virtues. We've defined the philosophy of Aram and described the nature of it. We saw that Aram has a universal nature. Now, let's look at the claim made by Dr. R. Nagaswami. Thirukkural, an abridgment of Sastras. Nagaswami, without understanding the universality of Aram, has erred by linking various unconnected sources to Valluvar's work. Manu's Dharmasastra, Kautilya's Arthasastra, and Vatsyayana's Kama Sutra do not have the overarching nature we emphasized about Valluvar's Aram. In our thesis, we will take many couplets, analyze them, and see for ourselves how they convey an essence that is different from that of Sanskrit works. In doing this, we are educating ourselves and our readers in order to clear up the misunderstanding created by Nagaswami's book. Thank you.